So the first topic, do you need a big TV? In your movie room, in your living room, wherever you're watching movies, do you need a big TV? Personally speaking, my top end of TV size wise is 42 inch. I'm in this is my movie room space currently. This is where I watch the majority of movies. I have the 4K setup. I've got a 42-inch TV. Really happy with the size. Personally speaking, for this particular room, because it's such I mean, it's a very narrow room. So like literally to the right of me here, I've got the TV, the chairs here within like maybe like a 2 meter different, 2 meter sort of like size wise between the TV and the chair. So it's not a massive distance really. Actually, it's probably smaller than 2 meters if I'm being honest. But yeah, I think for this room, the 42 inch is plenty big enough. Before I was buying a new TV, I was going around like to Curry's here in the UK, like you buy all your electronic goods from, and yeah, I was looking at some of the TVs. And I mean, you go in and I feel like you're looking at a cinema screen. Some of them are massive. You're looking at the 50, 60 inch ones, and you're like, wow, they look amazing. But if I'm being honest, a 50 or 60-inch TV in this particular room would be way too big. I think it would be actually more uncomfortable to watch a bigger screen at times because you'd be like sitting back like, oh, this is way too big. It's like a monster screen. It's gonna like eat you up. So I think it really does depend on the room size. Personally, I think if you've got a big space, go for a big TV if you get it. But another little thing as well for me, I think why I kind of lean towards smaller TVs, and this is why I want to bring up this topic. I know, like with some of the TVs, the larger you get, I think they're harder to put on stands. And I'm kind of like a bit old school where I like to have a TV stand rather than have it mounted on the wall. I've never really enjoyed having TVs on the wall. It's each of their own, but I always find personally, because I have a few neck issues, I always feel like I'm like kind of cranking my neck up. To watch them sometimes, and I feel like it's just not for me. So I feel like if I have it in sort of like eye line view, and I know you could mount it at eye line view, fair enough, but I think I just like as well the old school look of a TV stand. I love I've got a nice like IKEA stand here now, and I think it's because I've grown up like that. We didn't have as a kid, never had wall mounted TVs. So I think I've grew up just enjoying having a TV on a TV stand. It's a bit old school for me, and that's quite what I enjoy. So, yeah, I think it really depends on the room size, preference, what you like. But personally speaking, I do lean towards a smaller TV. Really, just I think I mean I say small, but 42-inch man, it's still big compared to what we had in like the 90s when it was like a 28 or 32 inch. Um, I think it's probably for me a 60-inch TV, as good as it would be. I think I'd need to actually have like a full-on like cinema massive space to put it in because it would just be overwhelming in a room because it can take up a lot of space. But each to their own. I personally, for this room here, it's a small space. Like a 42-inch, it's big enough for me to watch my movies and get really good quality. You put the lights out, it feels like you're at the cinema. It's awesome. So for me, I do lean towards a smaller TV.